Today in CNN, our case is about an athlete aged 16 and 5'3" and plays in the National League of Softball. She injured her arm from numerous pitches. In the x-rays, it is assumed that she fractured her outer elbow. The results from the assessment shows that she has tenderness along the ulna, pain in the resistive pronation, slight swelling and mild bruising, which can mean that she has a lateral condyle fracture. Also, according to the x-rays, her elbow bone and her humerus seem like they are causing friction between each other. The cells that seem to take part in this injury are probably muscle cells, because when you throw a ball, you use the muscles in your bicep in the process, but also bone cells, since it is the reason why humans can bend their arms. And it is assumed that the athlete has a lateral condyle fracture from the x-rays. Bone cells are also part of the skeletal system, and the muscle cells take part in the muscular system. And the skeletal system and muscular system work together to cause movement, which also shows why these cells take part in the athlete's injury, because her injury was essentially based off of movement. Let's go to a commercial break. And we're back. The two hierarchies that are affected in this injury are the skeletal system and the muscular system. The bone cells in the body create bone tissues, which then creates the bone, and with all the bones placed in the right place, they make up the skeletal system that has friction in the body. The muscle cells create muscle tissue, which then makes muscle, which attaches to the bones, so the muscles can move it by contracting. The elbow is affected because the muscles can't move as well as they did before, because all of the friction that the bones create. The three specialized cells for your elbow are the bone cells, skeletal muscle cells, and cartilaginous. Bone cells is the building block of bones, which creates structure for your body, and the muscles are the reason why your body moves, because it is pulling the bones. The cartilaginous cell makes cartilage, and the cartilage makes it so bones are smooth when they are bending. The one specialized cells that got affected the most were the bone cells in the elbow, because they got fractured. This one thing affects everything, because the bones now have a harder time to pull the bones, and the bones can't move as smoothly because the cartilage isn't in the right place, creating friction, making you feel a great amount of pain. Now we go to Ty to the field.
Thanks, Sergio. Injuries have disrupted homeostasis because when someone is injured, their bodies would lack of things. Like if a person were to injure or fracture their bone, then the person would need calcium, because calcium is a necessity in the skeleton system, or to the bones in the body. Also, homeostasis is a process where the body is in constant work to maintain the things that are needed in their body. If you were to be injured, the body might lose its consistency in maintaining the things in the body that are essential, such as blood sugar, calcium, and other things, as well as how those things affect it also the cells as well. When you get injured, you also lose certain cells in the body, and that will cause imbalance or affect the equilibrium in the body. That is how injuries can affect the homeostasis. A way of treatment is immobilization. It will take about 3 to 4 weeks until the arm is back to normal. Thanks for watching.